The streets are still kind of busy around here. Is this guy gonna go? Just gonna let him go. I don't think he's going. Yeah, he's going the other way. All right, we'll go this way then. Still some cars on the road, but not nearly as bad as it's been. The highways are great. Highways are awesome to drive in right now. Ugh, nothing is open. All these restaurants that are always open for breakfast, all closed. But at least there's some traffic on the road during the day. You should see this place at night. Well, probably the same as everywhere else. All the parking lots, there's nobody on the streets. Probably should be showing you instead of telling you. What do we got here? I don't even remember how to do this. So long it's been. That's it. You got two people who probably live there. Maybe two more people down here that probably live near here. A bunch of apartments upstairs, and all these parking spots are empty. These are always full in the morning. All these different businesses are open. So there's, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 cars on the whole length of the street. It's crazy. Place is always jamming in the morning. Although there's no traffic, I'm still getting stopped at traffic lights, aren't I? Look at this freaking intersection. There's a couple cars coming through it, but wow. This is like the main town intersection. There's nobody coming. Oh, there's one car coming the other way. There's usually traffic all backed up 6 ways from Sunday out here. Yep, we are still open. Laid off a lot of people, unfortunately. And we're kind of working with a skeleton crew, but we are open. Got mixed feelings on that. I mean, I need to work, so I'm happy I'm working and doing my part, I guess, to somewhat keep the economy rolling a little bit, help provide services. We don't have a lot of customer work coming in right now, but we do have a lot of commercial work coming in. Yeah, very few, like personal vehicles or whatnot, but we have a lot of commercial work right now because they're, construction companies are still going, and the businesses that aren't going right now, the smaller businesses, finally have a chance to get their trucks off the road and bring them in for service since they're not working. But yeah, I mean, there's work. It's not like it's been, that's for sure. We got, I don't know, something like 50 bays in our place, and most of them are empty. It's crazy. It's a big place, and I've never that empty, but it's, obviously a situation going on. No, I don't think so this year. We had some the other day, and it didn't even stick. It snowed for a good portion of the day. It snowed heavy too, and it's been so warm lately that the ground wasn't cold enough for it to stick. So yeah, it's a pretty big shop we got. It was built in the 1960s, I think. It was one of the biggest dealerships in the area at the time. And had a full service body shop out back, which we've now gotten rid of the body shop and made into a Mazda service department. But now there's a bunch of other dealers the same size or bigger. But in its day, it was cool. A lot of lifts though. I don't even know how many we have, but we have a lot. They used to advertise as 52 bays, but we didn't always have all the lifts. It had flats and different stuff. Man, there's nobody out here. I wonder if I should take the highway. Just go in, drive in fast, because we can do that now. No, not anymore. Oh, I missed one. Hold on, how'd I miss that? I got my coffee. I don't have any breakfast. It's too early for me to eat. The situation here is same as it is everywhere else. Oh, there's my little buddy. Situation here is same thing it is everywhere else. I mean, it's not out of control out here, but everything's closed. Everything is completely closed. Oh, I got the back seat out of the Felony Impala. Still working on that. We got to get those lights rigged up yet. And no, we don't have those in-ground lights. We used to. We took all those out probably about 10 years ago, I would say. And got all new above-ground lifts at that point. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to take the back roads. I'm in no hurry to get there. But yeah, we took all those out, filled in the ground with gravel and concrete and stuff. Had to suck all the oil that had leaked out of them over the years. It was a mess. We got rid of those. And yeah, it's an Impala. There's a buddy in there. Yes, the East Coast is a hotbed, especially New York is like freaking ground zero right now. And considering we're just north of New York, it hasn't really spread into Connecticut that bad. I mean, we have a couple hundred cases. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad right now. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got cars behind me. I can't turn them on. But I got those lights for Operation Felony Impala. Obviously, we've got the other stuff hooked up. Now I just got to get some land and film something cool. No, the kids are doing all right. They're home with the neighbor. The neighbor's daughter is actually staying home watching them. She's older, so she can stay home and watch them, which is nice. My daughter's almost old enough. She's going to be 11, but just because my son's there. If it was just her, I'd say all right, but just in case something happens, you know, it's not like she can drive to the hospital or something. So we have the neighbor's daughter there, staying home with them, watching them for the week, because she's not working, and offered to help out. This way we don't have to keep the kids at daycare. And I just change as soon as I get home out of my clothes. I wear gloves all day. Don't touch my face, all that good stuff. And yeah, we can drive a little faster now. We kind of got a speeding ticket free area out here, which is kind of nice. What if I do this? I don't know if that's a cop over there, just in case. No, it's not. But yeah, we're kind of in a speeding ticket free zone at the moment. I won't go advertising that, but I think I just did. Never mind. Just don't do anything ridiculously crazy. That's basically what I was told. The court systems are closed right now, and I don't want to overwhelm them when it comes back online. Plus, I got a left front tire that needs replacing badly. Because of my cracked rim, the thing goes flat all the time and tore out. The other three are great. That one, not so much. But the wheels and tires are rated at, I think they said 168. But the car only goes 144. So I've heard. That's what they say. Oh, I missed it. I keep missing a button. There we go. We'll just say we heard the car does 144 when it shuts off. I've calculated, I read online that it's calculated that the car gets 6 miles to the gallon at 144 miles an hour as well. Which actually isn't that bad at those speeds, considering. I have a big ass car like this. And maybe even better now with no rear seat. I gotta get the rest of the rear seat out so I can get that package tray out. What else I got back there? I got a mess back there. I forgot to take all that stuff down. You never want to leave stuff up there. I've never had it happen to me, obviously, but when I was towing, I've seen a lot of times where people would get into a bad accident and stuff on the back tray that's what would injure them. They'd be fine after the accident, but because of the stuff flying off, license plates or toys or whatever they had up there, they get hit in the back of the head with stuff, then they end up getting hurt that way. Yeah, I don't know. Don't never leave stuff up there like I just did. I gotta take that down later until I get it all mounted up properly. Oh, I don't know why they never fixed that. It's like the nicest, smoothest road ever, and then there's that one big hole in it. This thing is loud with no back seat in it. I apologize for that. Ah, there's Mr. Ohio Yoda Toter. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Still no TP out here? Yeah, we got some before this started, luckily. Not a lot, but got a couple cases before everybody went nuts. I heard on the radio that everyone's going crazy buying toilet paper. Well, not cases, but we got a case with a few packages in it. One of those BJ cases. So we are good. And then people went crazy and started hoarding. Man, this thing is obnoxiously loud with no seat in the back. Never realized how much what a difference it makes. I gotta put that back in. All I hear is road noise now. Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, I got mixed feelings about this going to work thing. I'm happy to be working. I want to be working. And you guys always have plenty of stuff stocked up though. It's like I'm happy I'm working. I'm grateful that I'm working, considering half the place got laid off, and the other half businesses are closed altogether around us. So I'm glad I'm still working. It's just I'm in and out of every single car east of the Mississippi. God only knows what I'm in and out of. Some of the cars you don't even need a pandemic going around to be worried about getting in them. You know, I say, and I drive the cleanest car on the East Coast, but man, some people like store their dinner under the seats or something. I think on the other way, dude. But I hate that. What's the rumble strip in the middle? But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm glad I'm working. I'm thankful for that. A lot of people aren't right now, and unemployment isn't. I mean, it's something. It helps. Whoops, my speed is still on. It definitely helps, and they're extending unemployment stuff till this is over, which is really good. But I'd just rather have my regular check for now, which isn't that much to begin with. So it'd be even less with unemployment. But at least like our place when they laid people off, they gave them all the paperwork they would need to collect, so there's no issue. They're not fighting it. They want people to collect and then come back as soon as this is over. And hopefully most of them will come back. Hopefully it won't be long. Obviously they don't have a vaccine yet, but they a cure, I guess you want to call it. That stuff that they found from the 50s for the malaria, it seems to be working well. It's very light traffic. I'm just taking a back road just because screw it. I'm going to rush into work. There's going to be nothing there if I take the highway. It's only 2 towns over. It takes me 5 minutes longer on the back roads. But yeah, they got that stuff that looks really promising. What want I miss here? I guess they wouldn't be, huh? What want I miss here? Oh, good. Glad they did. Glad they finally got that mess sorted out. Nonsense. Anyways, that's a story for a different day. But yeah, they don't have a vaccine yet, but they do have that, I forget what it's called. Hydrochloride, whatever it's called. A medicine for malaria from soldiers returning from the Korean War, I think is what it was developed for. We've had it since the 1950s. It seems to be working. It's what they call off-label use. It's not made for obviously this virus, but it's a new virus. But all the people that have been treated with it have, as far as I know, all recovered. And they've been treating more and more people. Usually the FDA would have to approve stuff, and they'd have to go through, months of trials and probably years of trials, and they just cut right through the red tape and say to use it. But it's not a new medicine. We've been using it for, 6 decades, 7 decades, but they're getting it into the people. Not from what I'm hearing. I mean, because they don't know. That's the thing. They don't know. They know what it does to you. They just don't know how it reacts to this stuff. And it's risky because there's no trials. There's no clinical trials or proof or anything that it's good for this. It's unknown. They don't know. Anything unknown is risky. But it looks promising. It's hope. So hopefully we'll get that going. I think he said Israel donated like 6 million doses or something, and then they're making them stuff. That's it, man. I wash my hands out of every car. Yeah, people are taking it. People are using it. Oh, wait, who's this guy? Did they sell their house? I think my buddy sold his house. I know it was for sale a while ago. Yeah, I guess so. There's new people. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Just that parties there. Go swimming. Oh, yeah, the hours are crazy lately. What's nice is around here, they're opening the storage early for seniors to go shopping before, the rest of us come in, traipsing through the place, spreading our germs. I think they're opening, Stop and Shop, I said, opens like an hour early for them, so that's kind of nice. So, can't tell what that is, but I'm almost at work anyways. So just slow down a little bit. I don't know what that guy is right there. It's a white car parked on the side of the road. I think we're legit. Oh yeah, that's nothing. Hey, there's my old house. Yay. That's where I grew up. All right, let's go. Heading into work. There's just nobody out. Yeah, well, I mean, no one likes a curfew, especially in this country. It's just not what we're used to. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, see, opens to 6 for the old people. I mean, nobody wants a curfew. Nobody wants to be told you have to stay home. You can't leave. I mean, it's America. It's the one country where, you know, you don't get told what you can and can't do. It's the land of the free. But certain situations like this, you know, they have the power to override that when need be. I'm not all for, you know, big government, military taking control, but I'm not against it either, you know. What are you going to do? What else can you do? I just stay home, so I don't need to be enforced. Just listen, I guess it's the same thing, but I don't know. What are you going to do? It's for the good. Now, if they start shooting people that come out of their houses, that's a different story. And then that's just communists at that point. I don't think they're going to get to that point. I don't want to go to work today. Yeah, I'll get my half day today and go film something if it doesn't rain. As you can see, it's not a nice sunny day. Maybe we can go do something anyways. Yeah, I'm pulling into work now anyway, so have a wonderful day. Almost there. There we go. This thing makes so much noise without a back seat. Alright, look at this main road in town here, and there's nobody here. A couple of cars. This road's usually backed. Oh, I gotta film that stone later. This road's usually backed up to like here, and there's nothing. But I'm pulling into work. Thanks for hanging out. I haven't been on in a while. Figured I'd come say what's up in my ride in, and I enjoy talking to you all. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Don't go touching random stuff and putting your fingers in your mouth, and I think we'll be all right. I just wear gloves all day when I get in and out of these cars, and wash up, and change when I get home, and shower. My hands are raw. I don't know if you can see them, but they are just, I scraped all the, whatever color I had on them off. Oh well, construction's still going on a bridge. That's just as slow as it was before this started. Oh well, all right, we're here. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, and stay safe. Yeah, there you go. Get out on the roads and do it now. You ain't gonna hit anybody. Just don't hit anything either. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and peace.